Hello friends, I'm Vinod Prabhu and it's nice to have you here on our channel 7 Sense Aptitude Prep. Today we are going to look at a new topic known as mixtures and allegations. We will have a few videos which start off with the concepts and then the difficulty level of the problems progressively increase. So this is the first video in this playlist and I suggest you to watch this video and then go on to the subsequent videos in this playlist which have the difficult problems. Okay, so this video looks at the concepts and has some basic problems after this. So look at profit and loss. We've uploaded that in another playlist. Review those so that you know what concepts we are talking about in a few of these problems in this and the subsequent videos. Okay, so what is a mixture? Mixture is when two or more items, wait, let me just write that, two or more items that are brought together. So these items can be same or different. What do I mean by this? Okay, it means if I have sugar, two qualities of sugar, right, high quality and low quality, if I mix it, that is also a mixture. Okay, the item is the same, sugar, but the quality is different. So if the quality is different, the price is different. Okay, so that is also a mixture. The different items could be milk and water. Okay, so what is a mixture? When two or more items are added, the resultant is known as a mixture. So these two or more items could be the same or it could be different. It could even be three items. Okay, so do not worry about it. This resultant one is known as a mixture. So that is what we mean when we say a mixture in this particular topic. What is the allegation rule? This is the most important rule in mixtures and allegations and probably the only rule that you have to think of. Let us say I add sugar. We'll take this example. I add sugar at a low one. There is one sugar which has a low price and the other sugar which is higher quality has a higher price. Correct? So we'll call this cheap. We will call this dear. Okay. Dear is not the deer that some of you are thinking about. Dear means that this is costly. So then there is, so this is price of cheap and price of dear. Okay, price of the mixture. Okay. So you know the price. Let us say sugar at 20 rupees and sugar at 30 rupees are mixed. And the resultant mixture is valued at 26 rupees. How much of cheap sugar is added? How much of dear sugar is added? What is the ratio? So how do you find that? Is quantity of dear minus mixture. You do that here, and quantity of mixture minus cheap. So what I mean by that is, see, you have sugar at 20 which was added with sugar at 30 and then the resultant mixture is costing 26. So in what ratio was it mixed? So what you do is you write it this way, okay, and keep this diagonally here. Resultant mixture is 26. Now you subtract this and this, right? You subtract 26 from 30, you get 4, and you subtract this from 26, you get 6. Okay, subtraction happens diagonally. Remember, subtraction happens diagonally. Don't do 20 minus 26 or 30 minus 26 and write it here. You do 30 minus 26 and write it here. 26 minus 20, you write it here. And this is the ratio. 4:6 is the quantity of cheap by quantity of dear is 4/6, 2/3. So 2 parts of cheap sugar is mixed with 3 parts of dear sugar and the resultant mixture is worth 26 rupees. Remember, so this becomes Okay, quantity of cheap, this becomes quantity of dear. So look at the first price 20, look at the second price 30, you get the mixture price is 26, subtract 26 from 30 and you write 4, subtract 20 from 26 and you write 6. So quantity, and so this and this will be the same, this and this will be the same. So you get quantity of cheap by quantity of dear is 4 by 6, which is 2 by 3. So when they are mixed in a ratio 2:3, the resultant mixture is 26. 2:3 could mean anything. They could be 200 grams and 300 grams, or 2 kgs and 3 kgs, or 20 kgs and 30 kgs. The mixture would be valued at 26 kgs. So this is the allegation rule. So there is a mixture and items are mixed, and then the allegation rule tells you in what ratio they should be mixed so that the resultant mixture has a certain cost. Okay, that is the only concept that you have to remember. Remember this formula. The subtraction has to happen diagonally, and this, so sorry, this and this would be the same. So if on same side you'll have the price of cheap, and you'll get the ratios of the quantity of cheap, and on the other side you'll have price of deer, you'll have the value for the quantity of deer and price of deer. You take the ratio, you'll get 4 by 6. Quantity of cheap by quantity of deer here is 2:3. In what ratio? So let us look at that. So here we will do what ratio should sugar at 15 rupees per kg be mixed with sugar at 9 rupees per kg to get. And in the previous slide, okay, so in the previous slide, this mixture price that you get will be between these two prices. You will not have the mixture being lower than 20. You will not have the mixture being lower or greater than 30. So it will be between 20 and 30. Okay, that's another thing that you have to remember. So in what ratio would sugar at 15 rupees per kg mixed at sugar at 9 rupees per kg to get a mixture of 13 rupees per kg? Can you find out the actual quantities of both is the second question. So what we do is price of cheap, price of dear, this is price of mixture, quantity of cheap, quantity of dear, and you'll get that by subtracting. So if you write price of cheap is 9, price of deer is 15, price of mixture is 13. Here you subtract 13 from 15, you get 2. Quantity of cheap to be used in the ratio, right? Quantity of deer is 13 minus 9, 4. So you get quantity of cheap by quantity of deer is 2:4, which is 1:2. So the ratios, the cheap sugar, no, but they have asked sugar at 15 rupees be mixed with sugar. So they have actually asked quantity of deer by quantity of cheap. So you will get 2:1. So 2 kgs of 15 rupees sugar, if it is mixed with 1 kg of 9 rupees per kg sugar, you will get 30. But can you tell the answer as 2 and 1? No, you only know the ratio 2:1. So like we said, it could be 200 grams and 100 grams. It could be 2 kgs and 1 kg. So you can't find the actual quantities. You will only be able to find the ratio here. The ratio of quantity of deer by quantity of cheap is 2:1. Let's look at the next question. Find the ratio in which sugar at 30 rupees per kg is to be mixed at sugar at 40 rupees per kg so that the mixture is sold at 49.5 rupees per kg with a 50% profit. So like I told you, if you haven't watched the profit and loss concepts, please go to the playlist and watch. But let me tell you this, you have the selling price as 49.5, you have the profit percentage as 50. What is the cost price? Cost price that you get is selling price divided by profit percentage into 100. Okay, profit plus 100, profit percentage plus 100. So you will have SP as 49.5 into 100, profit percentage plus 100 is 150. You get this? So this is 2, this is 350, and then 3 ones are 3, 16.5 into 2. So my cost price is 16.5 into 2 is 33 rupees. So do not write 49.5 in the price of the mixture. The price of the mixture is not 49.5. It is sold at 49.5. The price of the mixture is the cost price. Okay. So if you look at price of cheap, price of dear, price of mixture, quantity of cheap, quantity of dear. Okay, this price of mixture is not 49.5, it is 33, which is sold at a profit of 50%. It's sold at 49.5. But here, price of the mixture, you have to write as 33. Price of cheap is 30. Price of mixture is 33. Price of dear is 40. So 40 minus 33, I get 7. 33 minus 30, I get 3. So the ratios in which they have to be mixed is 7:3. So ensure that if you are using the cost price here, right, this is also a cost price. Don't do CP here and then put SP here. Wrong. You'll get the wrong answer. So you will have to take the same term. Best to use CP everywhere. So they have to be mixed in the ratio 7:3. So this is 7, this is 3, like what we have gotten here. So quantity of cheap by quantity of dear is 7/3. Let's look at the next question. I have 50 kgs of wheat, sold a part of it at 10% and the remaining at 30% on a profit of 22% on the whole. And how many kgs are sold at the lower price? So, sold of part of it at 10% meaning 10% profit, remaining at 30% profit, overall profit is 22%. So, I keep that as lower profit, higher profit, profit of the mixture, and then quantity at lower profit gives me here it gives me quantity at higher profit. So lower profit I'm doing 10, higher profit I'm doing 30, mixture is 22, 30 minus 22 is 8, 22 minus 10 is 12, 8:12 is the ratio, which is 2:3. So quantity at lower profit, so lower profit by quantity at higher profit is 2/3. So how many kgs are sold? Here you can find out how many kgs are sold at lower and how many kgs are sold at higher, because you have the total weight of the wheat. So quantity that is sold at lower, if it is in the ratio 2:3, you know quantity that is sold at 2, which is the lower price, is 2/2 plus 3 into 50. The quantity which is sold at higher price is 3/2 plus 3 into 50. So this is lower, this is higher. So if you do 2/5 into 50, this is 20 kgs that's sold at the lower price. And if you simplify this, you get 30 kgs is sold at the higher price. A mixture of milk. So again, a very commonly asked question pattern. Mixture of milk with 16 liters of water. Okay, milk is mixed. Now you have two different items. Milk is mixed with water and it's worth 75 paise per liter, but pure milk, as in milk without water, is worth 2.25 per liter. So he is asking how much milk is in the mixture. One key point that you have to remember is the cost of water is to be taken as 0. When you have milk and water or water being introduced in the question, you have to add that as 0. Now, I will put the allegation rule this way. Price of milk, price of water, price of mixture, quantity of milk, quantity of water. Okay, so price of milk is 2.25, price of water is 0, price of the mixture is 75. Do not write 75, 0.75, and then you'll get quantity of milk is 0.75 minus 0 is 0.75 here, and quantity of water is 2.25 minus 0.75 is 1.5. So quantity of milk by quantity of water is 0.75 by 1.5, which is 1 by 1 is to 2. Now 16 liters is present, right? 16 liters we have milk. He is saying 16 liters of water. Okay, he's saying 16 liters of water is present in this mixture of milk and water. So for 2 units of water, I have 1 unit of milk, right? That is what this ratio says. I have 1 unit of water. For 16 units of water, how many units of milk do I have? 16 into 1 by 2. I have 8 units of, sorry, this is milk. I have 8 units of milk. That is what this says, right? So for 2 units of water, I have 1 unit of milk. That is what we have written here. So they have said 16 liters of water is present. So for 16 units of water, how many units of milk do I have? I have 8. So how much milk is in the mixture? 8. So there is 8 units of milk and 16 units of water. 8 units of milk is the answer. So let's look at slightly more complicated question. Milk and water. So what does it say? There is container A where milk and water, milk plus water are mixed in the ratio 1:2. We don't know the capacity of the container, but once it is mixed, you know milk and water are in that ratio 1:2. Then you have container B where there is milk and water again, but they are in the ratio 4:5. Now it is mixed into a third container. Let us say C. This is A, this is B. Some part is coming from here, some part is coming from here. They are saying what should be the ratios that should come from A and B so that this milk and water is in the ratio 2:3. Okay, A vessel has milk and water in the ratio 1:2. B vessel has milk and water in the ratio 4:5. Some amount of mixture is taken from A, some amount of mixture is taken from B, and they are both mixed in C. When it is mixed, milk and water will be in the ratio 2:3. So it's saying what ratio the quantities have to be taken. First thing to remember is you take one of the units. Let me take milk. What is the fraction of milk in A? 1 part of milk, 2 parts of water. So fraction of milk is 1/3. It is not half. Fraction of milk is 1 unit of milk divided by 1 unit of milk plus 2 units of water. So it is 1/3. Here, how much milk is present? 4 in 9 parts. That is what it says. So if there are 9 parts of the mixture, 4 parts is milk, 5 parts are water. Here it is 2/5. Okay, 2 divided by 2 plus 3, 4 divided by 4 plus 5, 1 divided by 1 plus 2, 1 divided by 1 plus 2 here, 4 divided by 4 plus 5 here, 2 divided by 2 plus 3 here. Now if you do the mixture allegation rule, you know that 1/3, 4/9, 2/5. So it will give me quantity of A, quantity of B. Okay, 2/5 minus 4/9. Okay, so if you do this, you get 45, 18 plus 20. This is 2/45. Quantity of A is 2/45, and here I get 2/5 minus 1/3, 15, 6 minus 5, 1/15. So QA by QB is equal to 2/45 by 1/15, 15, 15, 3. So you get QA is to QB is 2:3. 3. So the mixture in the, what is it? The ratio that the mixture from A and B has to be taken is in the ratio 2 is to. So we take 2 units of A and 2 units of B and you mix, and the resultant mixture which is in C will have milk and water in the ratio 2 is to 3. So we looked at the concept of mixtures, we looked at what is known as the allegation rule, we solved problems on the cost of the mixture, we solved problems on profit and loss being included in mixtures, we found how milk gets added to water and how do we take care of the price. We looked at a whole set of different problems, and so we've gotten a very strong foundation on mixtures and alligations. If you have liked what you've seen and you understood, please click the thumbs up sign, click on the channel and subscribe, and hit the bell icon, share it with your friends. And if you want more practice, please visit our website 7senstalent.com and sign up, and you will have access to a whole lot of resources there. Please feel free to use them if you find it beneficial. And I thank you for spending your time with us, and I hope that you see the rest of the videos in this playlist. Thank you.